Councillor John Hart.
Mr. Mayor, well, I listened to a lot of rather confusing arguments. Can I go back in time? In his newsletter for 1978, the Civil Preservation Society had a letter from a resident, which you might listen to me too, who complained about the closure of small shops in Millville in 1978. Now, was that due to parking charges? No, there weren't any for those days. There were no car parking charges. People parked all the entrance to their own shops if they wanted. The shopkeepers, the worst offenders very often. Car parking charges were brought in to chilly drivers, get them to move, go away please, and leave gaps so that there could be a turnover of shoppers, better footfall, better profits for shops. So it's not essentially car parking which is the cause. Obviously, when income came, it was useful, so I'm afraid it's evolved into a way of, shall we say, raising money. Councillor Schreiber, the removal of car parking charges is not sufficient. And if you go back to 1978, or even before, if you will pay attention, you will find that it wasn't a major cause of the difficulties of shopping. At the time I'm talking about, there were 3 greengrocers, Mr. Mayor, 3 butchers, a fishmonger, an ironmonger, a shoe shop, a men's outfitter, a ladies' outfitter, and knitted women's shop, Councillor. Yes! Haberdashery shop, bakery, pastry shop, and we had a lovely shopping. And it was the same across Barnet. But it wasn't to do with parking. A big national supermarket came and installed itself at the end of Broadway. It's been mentioned before. No, it's got the same initials as a rather fatal disease. If you put an and in the middle, it's not the same. And people then bewept a lot of their shops. But it still went to the supermarket. It wasn't to do with parking. Nothing to do with it. Now retail shops are struggling and closing again. In their place have come cafes, restaurants, charity shops. If you drive, they enliven the Broadway. Nothing to do with parking. Internet and catalogue shopping are the cause. I buy things on catalogues and join up. Not car parks. Only businesses which are not dependent on electronic ordering manage to survive. You can't buy a curry by email. But for the planning, but for the planning law, we would have nothing but shops, but restaurants along the Broadway. In fact, it was very continental in sunshine. Very nice. I suggest you visit Millville Broadway and see it yourself if you don't believe me. Mr. Mayor, the revolution in retail, as you know, as a specialist in retail, but some on the other side of the chamber of commerce don't, is in fact computer-led, and we can't stop it. When old established chains like Commerce, JJD Sports, Woolworths, and a dozen others slip under the door, it may be time to think again about high street retail. Perhaps lower business rates have been suggested. Perhaps less greedy landlords. But tinkering with car parking charges at Christmas, in the way suggested, will do very little and will cost the borough a great deal. When the money dries up, to repair the roads, fill in the potholes, mend footways, guess, Mr. Mayor, what Councillor Scheinerman's next motion will be? Fill the potholes. I'm sorry, I cannot agree with this motion as expressed.
You're out of time, Councillor Alan Schneider needs to reply, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I did enjoy Councillor Hart's history lesson, but as a resident of Barnet would say, time has moved on. I had to